Yeah.
So, like there is a limit, but like I have a figure that I want to am trying to complete. There's a big crack up the torso, but it's one of those. I don't have the figure. I don't care. It's like comics. I'll buy a reader comic, a $2 reader comic over spending $50 for one if I can. So, sorry, I use Lightroom more than Photoshop, but I do a lot of my editing with lighting and my camera when I do photography. Yeah, I can see that. I've heard about Lightroom. I've never used it, but great. Is that the Avengers Tower over your right shoulder? Yes, it is. I'll answer for him. That is the Avengers Tower.
You got an echo going
I
on.
can. I know. I can seriously hear myself. I think it's Mr. H's iPod.
I turned the volume off completely. See if you can still hear it.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Testing. Nope, it's done. I can't hear it.
That was it.
I have an exceptionally good microphone, apparently, because I couldn't hear it even when I had it. I had it at one notch.
Oh wow!
So it sucked that audio right out of the quiet. Yes, Dark Ray has figured out that I have an Avengers Tower right here. Yes.
Wow, that's an impressive mic.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of too good because it hears Kevin in the closed room behind me screaming and yelling at his friends during his gaming, and we catch it on stream of the expletives being thrown at that thing.
That's funny though. It is funny though.
What can I do?
The Technic pin you need for your Imperial shuttle. I have extra parts, Chris. Like, is it? Do you?
Oh no, it's the beam. The Technic beam snapped, and Lego's already replacing it. I never put my replacement order for the first Disney Castle, so I went ahead and submitted all that in. It took me almost an hour, and it got rejected because it was like 60 parts. Call them up, and I told the lady what happened, and she ended up doing it manually for me. But it should be here in a couple more days.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, Lego's
like I do have a second partial Imperial shuttle. I could have ripped the part off if you needed it. So, but yes, I can hear, but not well enough to understand him. Who, me? Who? What? Where? Why?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh, okay. Let's make sure I was
he's quiet right now, so we're good.
Yeah.
And then Jeff's got a video or something going in his closed room right over there. So, short of putting up sound barriers and, hermetically sealing the space, it doesn't seem to want to let anything go.
You do actually have a nice little setup there in your hallway or your alcove or whatever. So,
it's a landing. It's a stairway. It used to be a bedroom before we remodeled, and then we opened up the bedroom and put the new space over there. That half of the house is somewhat new, and so this became an unused space. I said, I'll make it a stream center.
Yeah, it's a landing.
Yeah,
Darth asks what it's. Yeah.
It's not where the planes land, but where the people land. They come up the stairs, turn around, and go off to the various other rooms. But then I took it over. Said it's mine. I paid for it, damn it. It makes a good central computer space because Jeff uses this computer for his college schoolwork and stuff, plus his own.
Yeah.
Kevin comes out and uses it when he needs it. It's just so we put the BFC, big effing computer, right here.
Yeah. But there's some dents on it, but I could still sell it for $5. until I find better.
Yeah.
So, like there is a limit, but like I have a figure that I want to am trying to complete. There's a big crack up the torso, but it's one of those. I don't have the figure. I don't care. It's like comics. I'll buy a reader comic, a $2 reader comic over spending $50 for one if I can. So, sorry, I use Lightroom more than Photoshop, but I do a lot of my editing with lighting and my camera when I do photography. Yeah, I can see that. I've heard about Lightroom. I've never used it, but great. Is that the Avengers Tower over your right shoulder? Yes, it is. I'll answer for him. That is the Avengers Tower.